Hi guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Pearl. For all the people who are new here and all the people who are returning, hi, welcome back. So anyway, on this video we'll be talking about making your appearance everything. You cannot bank on it like that. You cannot make your appearance everything that you bring to the table, basically. I don't want to use those words, but I think that they're the best ones that I could possibly use. So listen here, right? If you are the type of girl who thinks that having a beautiful body is going to keep a guy, having being attractive is going to make you stand out from a majority of people, and oh, this person is going to keep you forever because you're pretty, well, that's dumb. That's a dumb mentality to have. And I think that in this world, that's the type of mentality that everybody has. For some weird reason, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm so hot. Like, this person, if they ever did this, they would be a fool. Okay, I'm hot too. My sister's hot. My friend's sister's hot. My cousin is hot. I have hot people all around me. So you being hot is not really, it's not really making you stand out. It's not. It's just making you fit in even more, because in this world that we live in today, everybody looks good. We are all investing in our looks to some degree. We all look good. We are all slaying left, right, and center. My love, I went to the mall yesterday. Everyone was looking good. Girls are looking good. So you cannot bank on that. It's not an investment. You need to understand. Okay? But anyway, I need to say this. First of all, if you make your appearance your everything, if you make your appearance everything, you're not gaining anything by doing that. You are literally not gaining anything by doing that. And the one example that I have for you is Cardi B. Cardi B is a perfect example. Listen, I love Cardi B, okay? I love Cardi. I used to listen to her, like I knew all of her songs, and then I just got tired of listening to her. But anyway, I love her, right? She's a perfect example of if you put yourself in a position where the only thing that you can bring to the table is your physical self, my love, you are the only thing that you can bring to a relationship is beauty and your vagina. I don't want to call it a vagina, so I'm going to say your pumpkin. And the only thing that you bring to the table is your body and your pumpkin. You just screwed yourself like that. You just did. Because here, listen to this, right? So the first thing that you need to remember is that I also have a pumpkin. Just like you have a pumpkin, I also have a pumpkin. My sister has a pumpkin. My sister's friend has a pumpkin. So we all have pumpkins. And if you're going to bet on the fact that you think yours is special, my love, how sure are you? No, how sure are you? How is it special? You're going to say, oh, you made this person feel this way, or you made that person feel that way. Okay, good. But I can also make that person feel that way. How do you know that I'm also not good? Or how do you know that this person did not fake it? You cannot guarantee. You cannot, like, guys, all I'm saying is that you cannot rely on your pumpkin to make relationships work. So stop making your appearance or your body the center of a relationship, because that's not how it works. Okay, this was actually supposed to be the title of the video. Stop making your body and your pumpkin the center of the relationship. Because the way we are in this world, it's like, oh my goodness, I have a pretty body. He's not gonna leave me. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, I also have a pretty body. And I can also wear a short skirt and walk around. And I can also put on a bikini and look good. You're not the only one. Like, that doesn't make you special. And that's what I'm trying to make you realize. Having a pumpkin doesn't make you special. Having a pumpkin that's this and that, it still doesn't make you special. Somebody else has it. You cannot bank on that. You cannot say, oh, this and this, I'm all of that. He's not going to leave me, or he's not going to cheat on me, or this is what I bring to the table. Because it's not an investment. That is a short term, that is an instant gratification type of situation. That's what you need to understand. The point that I'm trying to make is that the only thing that you can actually invest in is this. And that's very cliche of me, but it's a fact. It's a fact. And you girls need to realize it. That body, my love, it's pretty. We all know it's pretty. Nobody can ever have your mind. No one. You and I might have similar bodies. Yeah, no one can have your body, but we have similar bodies. And guess what? Our bodies do the same thing. And our minds do the same things, but we don't think the same way. We don't view things the same way. We didn't go through the same things that taught us the things that we learned. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, that this is the one thing that no one can have access to. No matter how much they try, they cannot have access to this. This is your one prized possession. You can bank off of this. Like, for real though. The ideas, if you're an artist, great. Use this. I mean, actually, no. You already use this because you're an artist. So invest in it. Not your hair, your brain. The point that I'm trying to make is read. Listen to that podcast. I don't know, do the things that you know that they're going to help you later on in life. I'm not saying don't exercise because it's gonna benefit you, duh. I'm not saying don't eat healthy. I'm not saying don't invest in your physical self. I'm saying don't make it the main thing that you only have to offer. Don't do that to yourself because you're only putting yourself in a corner. Because guess what? What happens when you age and everything starts sagging? What happens then? What happens then? Are you still gonna love yourself? Because if you only love yourself because of you look good, what happens when you start sagging? What happens then? What happens when somebody says that you're ugly? What happens then? What happens when somebody rejects you and says, well, I don't think you're all that and I don't think you look good? All of that confidence that you had that was based off of your looks, gone, disappeared. Boop, it's gone. You cannot do that to yourself. You cannot do that to yourself. You cannot bank on the fact that you're pretty. I'm pretty, but you'll never see me bank on it. I bank on this and I bank on Jesus. Listen, I know that he'll never leave me in the desert with no water. Yes, I listen to TikTok. I am a TikToker, okay? I know that. I know that I can trust him. I know that I can rely on him, right? So, and he's also the type of person to say that invest in this knowledge so that you can get wisdom. You know, because practice, what is that quote that my pastor likes saying? Practiced knowledge is wisdom. Yes, practiced knowledge is wisdom. So every single time when you're listening to a podcast or listening to me right now and you apply everything, you have wisdom or something like that. You know what? Let me leave that alone. But all I'm trying to say is, my love, you cannot bank on the fact that you're hot to make a relationship work. You cannot bank on the fact that you're sexy to make a relationship work. That's not the only thing that you can bring to the table. And if it is, change that real quick. Your personality, what's inside of you, trust me, is the one thing that's going to make you stand out from the rest of the crowd, because nobody can be like you. And not everybody, and if you make it so, not everybody should have access to you. People should keep guessing and people should keep wondering what you're like. And that's something that I realized way too late in my life, because I realized it like now, when I was like, what am I doing with my life? Well, too many people have access to me. It's not okay. I'm giving people too much access to me. Telling them things that I shouldn't be telling them about me. No, that's not how it works. Girl, you can do better. You cannot make your body the one thing that you bring to this table, the one thing that you have to offer to this world, because then you fit in with everyone. And there's nothing wrong with fitting in, but there's something wrong with fitting in if the intent behind what you were doing was to stand out. I'm just saying, guys. Every girl has the pumpkin. That cannot be the one thing that you bring to the table. But I'm going to leave you with that. And I'm going to say this. Investing in your mind, investing in it's better than investing in your body. because of your mind is a precious place that not everybody can have access to. It's a beautiful place. Listen, all those dirty thoughts that you have and the clean thoughts included, only you know about them and God. Period. If you don't say it with your mouth, then nobody can know what's in your head. Right? That's all I gotta say. I love you guys. I'll see you on my next video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And see you next week. Goodbye.